Okay, so I'm going to refute our lovely puns over here. Anyway. The act, what it does is there's nothing new to this act that hasn't really been done in the past. According to the Heritage Foundation, roving wiretaps have routinely been used by domestic law enforcement in standard criminal cases since the mid-1980s. This is something that the Patriot Act does as well. Now you might say, how is this constitutional? They're snooping in on your conversations. But like I said before, many times, that this doesn't violate anything because there has to be a proper court approval, there has to be probable cause for them to even do this. This is just, in a way, standard procedure. There's not really anything different about this than we're already doing. Another thing is that this act works. It's been keeping us safe. An example of how this works is, let's see, ways that I can do this is, there's an article called 39 Terror Plots Foiled. This is also by the Heritage Foundation. And let's see. Support for important investigative tools like the Patriot Act is essential to maintaining the security of the United States and combating terrorist threats. Key provisions within the Act, such as roving surveillance authority and business record provisions, have proven essential in thwarting terror plots. And this is true because there's been, since 9/11, there's been 39 plots which we have shut down effectively. And if you ask me, that's a pretty good amount of things that could have gone wrong, and because all it takes is really one to go through, and there's massive destruction, loss of life, and so just the fact that there's been 39 so far shows that it's obviously working. See, and again, to reiterate on this point, on another source of evidence I have here, on the major advantages of the Patriot Act, it says that every provision that allows for, actually I think we're references on, but nonetheless, it requires a federal judge, right? You can't just go straight for this. Like I said, there's not just some government officials sitting in their office or whatever, just going, hey, let's go snoop on this person because that sounds like fun right now. There has to be some reason. Let's see. And also, earlier, as Lexi was sourcing in her reputation, she said a comment along the lines of, in regards to a Saudi who went back to Saudi Arabia, who's a Saudi citizen, and how he was released and everything, and how it had to do with, she's wondering how, she's trying to say that the act affects our lives, but I'm trying to figure out how someone from Saudi Arabia is affected because he's not a U.S. citizen. So I don't understand how that has to do with our lives as a whole in general. Let's see. Anyway, in conclusion, I'm going to say that whether or not everyone is for or against this act, what remains important is that the facts stand. We're safe, and this act is effective, and it follows constitutional guidelines to make sure that the government can't become a tyrant and be over controlling in our lives. So thank you.